There are silences that speak louder than any scandal. Lost eyes, absent gestures, erratic posts that, when strung together, become a muted scream. And lately, Justin Bieber has stopped speaking. He's slipping, and the whole world is watching, unsure how to stop the fall. It all starts on Instagram. What might have been passed off as a series of artistic posts quickly morphs into something darker, a troubling personal journal. Blurry photos, cryptic videos bordering on mystical delirium, quotes sharp as blades. This isn't just a phase of eccentricity, it's raw distress, laid bare before millions of followers. One image in particular unsettles fans. Justin, leaving a spa in West Hollywood, a brace wrapped around his knee, his eyes empty, a wandering figure bathed in California light. According to several witnesses, he reportedly visited 3 spas in a single day, as if trying to escape something, the outside world, or maybe himself. At night, the stories pile up. Some posted at hours when no one should be awake. Others read like they were written in a daze. One message in particular strikes like a slap. "You can point out my flaws, or own up to yours, Lil B." An unfiltered message aimed at no one and everyone. A mirror held up to an audience that no longer knows if they're watching a celebrity or a man coming undone. Then came a video captured during a public event for Hailey's brand. Justin appears frozen, checked out, unable to make eye contact. He isn't performing. He isn't charming the crowd. He's there, yet completely absent. The moment is chilling. Comments flood in. He's clearly not okay. Why is no one helping him? He's becoming the Britney Spears of our generation. For many, the comparison isn't an exaggeration. Like Britney, Justin grew up under the spotlight. Like her, he's endured public storms, suffocating contracts, relentless expectations. And now, like her, he appears to be crumbling under the weight of it all. But things take a darker turn when Justin shares a screenshot from a conversation with an artificial intelligence program. Can ketamine be used to control emotions? This isn't a rumor. This isn't fake. It's a real question he publicly asked. Ketamine, originally used as a veterinary anesthetic, is occasionally prescribed to treat severe depression, but it's still a volatile, hallucinogenic, and dangerous substance. It was one of the contributing factors in actor Matthew Perry's death. He was found unresponsive in a hot tub with ketamine in his system. So why is Justin asking ChatGPT about it? Is it idle curiosity, or is he desperately searching for a way out of his inner turmoil? No one knows, but the fact that he asked and posted it says a lot. Then another message appears. "I accept that God forgives me this morning so I can forgive myself." A simple phrase, but one that carries deep weight. In those words, there's a battle with the self, a longing for redemption, as if he's carrying some invisible guilt he can't let go of. By now, even the most optimistic fans are worried. His inner circle had previously tried to downplay public concerns, insisting he wasn't on hard drugs. "Just weed," they said, but what the public is seeing now goes far beyond marijuana. These are the signs of a man in distress, and his fans see it. They're not naive. They grew up with him. They know when something feels off. Some begin to wonder, what if this is only the tip of a much darker iceberg? This isn't a rough patch. It's not burnout. It's a slow unraveling. And with every post, every blank stare, every out-of-context biblical or spiritual quote, there's a veiled cry for help. Then, in what seems like a rare moment of clarity, Justin writes, "This is how I feel when someone tells me there's still more work to do, after I've already given everything. It hits hard, a cry of exhaustion, a rejection of the never-ending pressure to give more, be more. It echoes the burden he's carried since his teens. He continues bitterly. I listened to those idiots who told me to work harder and harder, but there's no finish line in this race. I tried. Y'all already have everything you need. Every word feels like a final verdict from a man who doesn't want to keep fighting, at least not like this. And amid this sea of cryptic messages, a softer video surfaces, childlike, almost tender. A voice whispers, "You can have an ocean of sadness inside you, a boat of anxiety just to step outside, but you'll make it. You'll be okay." A fragile hope, maybe for his followers, maybe for himself, maybe for no one. But one thing is clear, Justin Bieber is no longer hiding his pain. He's posting it, living in it, wearing it. And the real question isn't what's going on with him. It's how much longer can he keep going like this? As Justin reveals his wounds to the world, another absence becomes increasingly loud. Hailey's, not a physical absence, but an emotional retreat. Where she once appeared as a steady, supportive presence, she now seems to be fading without explanation. No more couple photos, no shared appearances, no affectionate gestures on stage or backstage. On social media, their once regular couple posts have turned into a chilling silence. And in that void, every action, every word, every omission is dissected. One specific post sparked discussion. Hailey shared a photo with the caption, "Lemon drop martinis and therapy all summer." Hours later, the post was edited. The therapy part vanished. Only "lemon drop martinis all summer" remained. A small detail? Maybe. But to many, it felt like an awkward cry for help, quickly suppressed, an urge to speak, swallowed under pressure. Because online, nothing ever truly disappears, and this edit only fueled suspicion. Why remove the most honest part of the caption? Was it regret, outside pressure, or an attempt to avoid drawing the spotlight to herself while Justin was imploding in plain sight? Meanwhile, on the other side of the screen, Justin shares a pointed, almost accusatory post. "Loyalty is a requirement, not free will. Love is joy. Stop using the word loyalty to trap people with fear. It hurts us." And to eliminate any doubt, he adds, "Mafia members use loyalty to trap people in their gangs. Don't use manipulative language. Love, not loyalty." The tone is raw, the words piercing, but the target is unclear. Is he speaking to Hailey, his inner circle, the industry? No one knows for sure, but fans see the connection. This post comes after weeks of visible tension between him and his wife. And what's most unsettling isn't what he says, it's what he doesn't say. When Hailey is mocked online, Justin says nothing. When trolls attack her on Mother's Day, silence. When people accuse her of not deserving her Vogue cover, still nothing. No defense, no support. But when another woman, rapper Sexy Red, is publicly insulted, Justin jumps in immediately. After Ray J claimed to have had an affair with her, she denied it. Justin responds, "Cornball, lying about your D is weird." A direct, protective message, mocking in tone, but loyal. It's not the first time he's shown support for Sexy Red. He was seen at her birthday, smiling, laughing. Videos show their friendly chemistry, an unexpected friendship, but clearly genuine. Again, fans ask, why the warmth for a friend but not his own wife? Why such public affection for one and cold silence for the other? Some suspect a slow fading of love. Others see it as strategic distance. But many think it's worse than distance. It's indifference. Hailey, for her part, continues in silence. Still present in the media, still polished in interviews, still managing her brands. She keeps up appearances, but never addresses the rumors, never denies or confirms anything. And in that studied quiet, one question lingers. Why is she still with him? Is it love, loyalty, hope for a return to what was, or is it just too late to turn back? The contrast is brutal. Justin, unfiltered, spiraling, crying out through biblical quotes, blurry stories, vague jabs. Hailey, poised, composed, quiet, speaking only through what she chooses not to say. But in a relationship, silence can cut deeper than words, and as fans look on, the posts keep coming. No hands held, no shared looks, no public words of encouragement, just silence, cold, awkward, heavy, a silence everyone sees, but no one fills. Amid all this, a new name appears in Justin's posts, Skyllock. To most, it means nothing, but behind it lies a project Justin seems to hold on to, like a lifeline in a storm. Skyllock is a brand, his brand. Custom slides, sunglasses, clothes, accessories. He shares glimpses on Instagram, mock-ups, concepts, sometimes with no caption. The website is locked behind a password. No one knows what it truly represents. A new identity? A creative escape? A smokescreen? To his fans, Skyllock feels like an attempt to rebuild, as if he's trying to construct something real while everything else crumbles. Some go further. They see it as a distraction disguised as ambition, a way to divert attention from the deeper issues. Because as long as Justin talks about design and fashion, he doesn't have to talk about pain. He wraps himself in newness to hide the unraveling. According to some sources, Hailey offered to help with Skyllock. It could be a gesture of reconciliation or a final effort to keep up appearances. But now, even their business interactions feel like riddles. This urge to start over, away from music, away from the past, shows a man who no longer wants to be just a pop star. He wants to build an empire in his own image. But what image is that exactly? A visionary entrepreneur or an exhausted artist clinging to a project like a life raft? And while Skyllock grows in silence, another topic resurfaces, one far more intimate: parenthood. Lately, rumors have been swirling. Is Hailey pregnant? Some fans claim to have spotted signs. Others call it pure speculation. What's undeniable is that Justin has begun talking about babies in awkward, unsettling ways. On Mother's Day, he posts a tribute to Hailey, but the tone is off, dry, impersonal. Many feel she deserved more for what might be her first celebration as a mother-to-be. Not a half-hearted message, not a cold post. Days later, he mentions a baby again, this time more tenderly. But even then, his words are tangled with religious references, personal frustration, existential doubt, as if he can't tell the difference between becoming a father and escaping his own pain. And Hailey, she says nothing, doesn't confirm, doesn't deny, doesn't react. The only clue is that now deleted post, therapy all summer, which felt like a whisper of pain, or a scream that never found an echo. Her silence, paired with Justin's unraveling, sparks deeper concern. If a baby is truly on the way, what kind of world will it enter? What kind of home awaits? When its own parents seem lost, disconnected, almost strangers to each other. Because behind the followers, the flashbulbs, the trophies, and the filters, there may simply be a young woman alone, trying to keep it together, while her husband battles demons in broad daylight. And now, the question is no longer just, is Justin Bieber okay? But also, what about Hailey? And the baby, who's protecting them? Social media offers no mercy. Justin's posts have become distress signals. Each new story triggers alarm bells, but behind the screen, nothing changes. Fans worry, they beg, take a break, get offline, get help. And most of all, why isn't anyone around him stepping in? The Britney Spears comparisons return again and again. The story of a star crushed by fame, a machine started too young, a childhood lost, a public unraveling that no one stopped. Today, Justin walks a similar tightrope, and what terrifies fans the most is that there's no PR team, no filter, no safeguards. Every post seems to come straight from him, raw, unfiltered, impulsive. This isn't a marketing ploy. It's not a cryptic campaign. It's a man with no barrier between himself and his pain. And in this chaos, some fans now turn to Hailey. You deserve better. You can't carry all this alone. But others still reach out to Justin. We love you, but please get help. You can still come back. Because despite the fear, they still want to believe it's not too late. But they also know this could end badly. The spiral waits for no one. And one day, a post might be the last. Silence might become permanent. What we see from a celebrity couple is never the whole truth. But what we no longer see often says it all. And today, what's missing between Justin and Hailey is the bond, the real one, the one that holds you together when everything else falls apart.